Like a stairway to nowhere, it's Sanctuary of Reality, my comic review series. Time now for Cerebus issue 294, the 29th chapter of Latter Days. Cerebus, upon learning that the Upper Felden Sanctuary vetoed Shep-Shep's visit simply because they fear Cerebus wanting to have sex with his own son, dictates to O'Reilly a response to them and is about to threaten them with God's wrath, only to learn that they no longer believe in God, but the mother, the daughter, and the scary tampon. Cerebus goes with this and invokes the scary tampon in his threat to ensure they drop their veto. When O'Reilly heads off to deliver this message, Cerebus complains about how cold it is and puts back on his sweater, his pants, and eventually ponders what he should be doing when Shep-Shep comes to visit. He can't be sitting since Rick is of the seat of truth and Cerebus is supposed to be of the sanctuary. He posits standing over in the same pose as the statue of Rick, but drops his trousers in doing so. Cerebus spots a stairway he's never noticed before, one that leads to no place, but still seems familiar. He resumes wondering how to word his request for his son to join him in putting a stop to what his mother has been cooking up, when he suddenly remembers why Shep-Shep hasn't been to see him in over a decade. The My Fetus Dead or Alive Music Festival 32, where Cerebus, upon learning of the festival's name and intention, only made things worse by having spores beat down the dirty hippies at the festival. This violent reaction turning people against his rule and leading to abortion becoming a right, just as his wife, whom he can only recall as being named New Joanne, wanted. After the flashback ends, O'Reilly has returned with the Upper Felden Sanctuary's response to Cerebus's threat. What is their reply in return? According to Dave Sim, the stairway to nowhere is a metaphor. It's reflective of Cerebus's inability to get past the idea of Jaka. He can never ascend if he's stuck in one place, so to speak. His familiarity with it probably stems from the fact that he's probably seen it every single day for the past 20 years, and each time thinks he's never noticed it before, and he just promptly forgets about it right afterwards. We've seen signs of Cerebus's perfectly crafted society crumbling around him, such as the graffiti on the outside of the sanctuary in a few scenes. But the music festival was the first real big indicator of this in an actual scene in the story proper. Cerebus truly, in so many ways, made a big mistake by getting involved with this new Joanne. For all of his beliefs, his faith in Rick and everything Rick stood for, everything that he preached, he betrayed simply because of who she looked like. As I've said before, Cerebus is his own worst enemy. If he ever stopped and truly looked at his choices in life, he'd realize that. But that's not the kind of character that he is, He truly lacks the self-awareness. It's his own fault what's happening to him. I mean, he's literally made his bed. That was last issue. And pretty soon he's got a lie in it. As for this issue, I liked it. It was another good one. The art never ceases to be anything less than gorgeous. And the story itself the tone remains consistently funny, though the music festival did darken things a little bit, briefly. Next time, Cerebus faces his greatest challenge, heartburn.